Good afternoon. So we started in the morning, but it's good afternoon. I am Captain Rajesh Trehan, Merchant Navy captain. I sailed for 40 years all over the world, but finally went and settled in Ambala because where the family is. And we have a college started by my grandfather, Gandhi Memorial National College. And family is also into education, and I also took up this education looking at the present scenario. I was director with Shulni University. So this is the beginning of my coming into education, and with the changing technology, changing things, the relationships between teachers, parents, students, wanted to bridge a gap. So I was introduced to, though I knew Ratish from Career Disha, and then I was introduced to Mr. Nalin and Mr. Gaurav from Cultus. So spent some time with them, and I felt they have that thing in them, that potential, which we can bring to schools, universities, as we've heard a lot of what all been said. What caught my attention of them was they don't say we will do this for you. They say you tell us what we can do to you to increase your visibility. So that one thing caught my attention because everybody says I'll do this, I'll do that. But they said no, you tell us. So that is what brought me closer to Career Disha, and I thought this would be a better thing. एक बड़ा अच्छा सा मैंने शेर सुना था कहीं, कहते खुशियाँ किसी की मोहताज नहीं होती, यूं ही किसी से मुलाकात नहीं होती, कुछ तो मायने होंगे इस पल के, वरना आप सबसे यूं मुलाकात ना होती. So if we have all come together under this roof, because I think there was some like-mindedness which I saw between Cultus and Career Disha. Now, the only thing what we have to see is that today with the technology is changing every day and it is becoming difficult to handle technology. I was reading some article in a paper where one doctor said, yes, it's there, but how are we going to change ourselves? There is a lot of our times, schools, everything was teacher. थप्पड़ भी पढ़ता था तो हम कहते थे मैम घर मत बता देना या कोई नोट मत लिख देना कि उधर और पढ़ेंगे. बट विद द प्रेजेंट सिचुएशन टीचर्स आर लेफ्ट विद सच अ आई डोंट नो व्हाट टू से. द पेरेंट्स टीचर relationship has absolutely become, you know all what I have to say, but we have to bridge it. I know it's a very difficult situation, but we have to do it with the changing technology, as Mr. Marwa, Mr. Singh, Dr. Rajput, everybody said that. If we don't change, and that change will come only through communication. We as human beings are blessed that we can communicate. So with the technology and the communication, I'm sure it's just a matter of effort which has to be put in. And I'm sure the industry people who are aware of it, looking into it, and they're formulating policies accordingly. So it will happen. And let's begin with us. Again, I'm repeating some which was repeated. Till we don't change, we cannot change anything. It's an old quote of Mahatma Gandhi. But that is what is needed, and that is why we are here, for Cultus and Career Disha to take this forward. We all, you see, now with this technology, we all have some inherent ability in us. पहले तो यही चलता था भाई engineer बन जाओ, doctor बन जाओ, there was no other option left. But today there is an option. You, like rightly said on TV, there are so chef, music, singing. So you see what talent is there. So that means every child has a talent which has to be looked into, and he has to be handheld on that journey. Because everybody can't be prime minister, everybody cannot be this, but he has something in him. And that is what cultus in my discussion. So they have this, personalized AI courses where they on that cultus docs, what they call it. They define by assessing the student. They optimize his, whatever his core, this thing is there. Then they certify it. And thereafter, they showcase it. So just see what difference can be made today if we come together. The responsibility, of course, is on the individual, but we have to share it. We have to have a little patience in it. Because, you see, ये तो हम कह नहीं सकते कि यार हमारी लक है, बट लक के लिए भी तो मेहनत करनी पड़ती है ना. देन ओनली लक इज देयर. लाइक देयर इज अ सेइंग, लक फॉर हैविंग अ टैलेंट इज नॉट इनफ, यू शुड हैव टैलेंट फॉर लक ऑल्सो. सो इट इज बोथ वेज. मेहनत, किस्मत कम्स आफ्टरवर्ड. यू फॉलो दैट पैशन ऑफ योर्स, excel in your ability, I'm sure it will help you. We have examples in front of us of Bill Gates and Steve Jobs who were thrown out of college. But look at it where they reached. That means they had some ability. So there are two ways, two types. One who know what they are. One has to, we need help to pursue. And that can only happen through communication. Mr. Marwa and Mr. Singh said, till we don't communicate, how will I come to know what one needs? And today in a stage of technology, I think communication should not be a problem. You can be talking from sitting in your room, anywhere. So this is what in schools we have to inculcate. This thing, communicate. We don't have to put anybody down, but let's try and understand each other. What I can do for you and what you can do for me. Children are very smart nowadays. It's not that. My younger daughter is a present generation one, so I know how I'm dealing with her. She's a social media head for a company. But at least the initial upbringing I gave her, but I also changed listening to her. Sometimes they have valid points because of information and technology available. So I think it is very important to communicate, to understand and proceed accordingly. There's no need for any strictness or anything. मिल के आगे चलने की वो हमें है. And once you see anybody who's doing something which is passionate to him, he finds it very easy to maneuver. And accordingly, people also get on board with that when that is shown. So, it is your ability. You have to make a recognition of your ability. That is what is the need of the hour. Communicate, understand, handhold, and move ahead. And I think Cultus and Career Disha combination, I'm sure is going to take this in the correct sense. And like all the seniors sitting here from the education field, please communicate. We will then do what we can. We don't want to say, okay, we'll do this for you. You tell us what has to be done. We'll do that. And before I end, I would like to say one thing. कहते हैं इशारों से होती मोहब्बत तो अल्फाजों को खूबसूरती कौन देता. इशारों से होती मोहब्बत अल्फाजों को खूबसूरती कौन देता. पत्थर बन के रह जाता ताजमहल अगर इश्क उसे अपनी पहचान ना देता. So we have to give recognition to ourselves, and I'm sure we'll be also wonders of the world. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.